Okay, right now we're just going to look at algebraic long division. Okay, now this method basically, I suppose, presumes the fact that you have already done long division, say in primary school, and you have this method, long division method, you're familiar with it. If you're not, it might be a good place to start. Just go back, take a 4 or 5 digit number and divide it by 25 or 27 using this method. It might be go back to kind of your primary level books, okay? But I suppose right now I'm going to just take it that you're aware of that method and you've used some of that method, okay? So basically what algebraic long division is trying to do is you're given a factor, you're given an expression 3x cubed minus 26x squared minus 2x plus 12, and you're given a factor of that 3x minus 2. Now when they say this is a factor of this, okay, and they won't necessarily say that, but basically if something divides into something else evenly, that means it's a factor of that. So for example, 3 is a factor of 12 because 3 divides into 12 evenly 4 times. Okay, so basically 3x minus 2 is a factor, and we're basically going to divide it into this to find the other factor, or the other thing that we could multiply 3x minus 2 by to give us this as a final answer. Okay, so that's the whole purpose of this. Alright, so the method basically is this. We look at this part of our term or expression 3x minus 2. So we're only interested in the 3x right now at the very first bit. Step number 1 is to take 3x and divide it in to 3x cubed. Okay, that goes x squared times, because x squared multiplied by 3x gives us a 3x cubed. Okay, so that's step number 1. Step number 2, take our answer up here, multiply it by 3x, and as we just know, that's going to give us 3x cubed, but also we need to multiply it by minus 2, which is minus 2x squared. And you'll see we have cubed and cubed and squared and squared. Okay, perfect. Alright, now what we're trying to do is we're trying to eliminate these terms, 3x cubed and 3x cubed. Alright, so we create a sum. Alright, now how can we eliminate those two terms? Alright, well, if we know from our previous work, if these were opposite signs and you added them together, you would get 0. Okay, so that's what we're going to work off. If I took away 3x cubed, if I took it away from 3x cubed, that would leave me here with 0. Alright, and I don't really want to put 0 in there, but we know that it's 0. Okay, 3x cubed minus 3x cubed is 0. But we also have to, because we have to do the same to both parts of this. So if I take away minus 2x squared, minus minus would be a plus. So I'm just going to put that plus there in a bracket, in a circle. Okay, it was originally a minus, and now we're changing it to a plus. Okay, because we're taking it away. So when you take a negative number, what in fact you're doing is actually you're adding it. So we have minus 26x squared plus 2x squared. That is minus 24x squared. Alright? So we've subtracted this from 3x cubed, you get 0. We've subtracted minus 2x squared from this, which basically means adding it, plus 2x squared, and that gives us minus 24x, because minus 26 plus 2 is minus 24x squared. Alright? Then what we do is we bring down the next term or part of our expression, which is minus 2x, down here alongside this. Alright? And it's all, we're doing the exact same thing as we did at the very start. This is like a new thing now. So we have 3x. How many times does 3x divide into minus 24x squared? Okay, that divides in minus 8x. times. Okay, and then like before, we take the minus 8x and we multiply it by 3x, which is minus 24x squared. But we also have to do the same thing to minus 2. We take the minus 8x and we multiply it by minus 2, which is plus 16x. Alright, and as before, we create a sum and we're saying to ourselves, okay, if I want to eliminate these pieces, what would I need to do to the second line? Well, I'd need to, because this is already a minus, I need to make this guy here a plus. Alright, so how do I do that? You subtract it. Okay, if I take away minus 24x squared, you're actually adding 24x squared, and that means that that is 0. Okay, and you go across here, because I'm subtracting, this would change to a minus, so we have minus 2x minus 16x, which is minus 18x. Okay, minus 2x, take away 16x. So if you look there, both signs actually changed. The minus changed to a plus and the plus changed to a minus, and that's as a result of taking them away. Alright, and then we, again like before, we bring down the next term, which is the last term, plus 12, and we go back to the start again. 3x divides into this minus 6 times, and then as before, we take the minus 6, we multiply it by 3x, which is minus 18x, as we expected. Minus 6 by minus 2 is plus 12. Okay, create a sum. Okay, and how do we eliminate minus 18x and minus 18x? Again, we subtract minus 18x. That means minus minus is a plus, so we're actually adding minus 18x plus 18x is 0. Same thing over here. 12, take away 12, signs change, 0. So in this case we do put in the 0, because basically what we're doing now is saying there is no remainder left. So we've done our long division. Our answer is x squared minus 8x minus 6. And that is algebraic long division.